Today we will have a reading, a small reading. Yeah. Okay, so we start now. Okay, I have a small reading, and this one we have few new words here, but let it later. Okay, so now read the first one. Okay, did you know that the diaries are historical documents? The diaries from the past tell stories of the days gone by, and the people who wrote them took the time to write things as we saw them. They give the details about the events and the people they knew. Each writer comes alive in the words they wrote on the paper. The diaries help us to learn about how people lived and what were important to them. Okay, this one we have no new words, right? Okay, yes. No new words. Okay, so now can you read it? Your turn.
Did you know that diaries are historical
documents.
The diaries from the past tell stories of days gone by. The people who wrote them took the time to write things as they saw them. They give detail about events and people.
Details about events
and people they knew. Each writer comes alive.
All right. In the words
they wrote on the paper. Diaries help us to learn about how people live and what was important to them.
Okay, so before we find out what is the meaning of this paragraph, so I need to tell you something here. Okay, so can you see the word historical? We have this one, okay? The origin word here is history, right? But if we change it now, we have the word historical. All right, be careful. And then we have, next one, we have document. Right, this one, document. Okay, but be careful when we change it to the adjective, when it will become documental. Documental, history, and historical. Okay, history, historical, document, and documental. All right, documental. Okay. So now we have something here. Okay, I want you to read something again. The sentences first. Something you need to mix it. Mix a word here.
Details.
Yes. Comes alive. All right. Learn how to mix it. We've done. Okay. And read it faster. Okay. For example, this one. Did you know that diaries are historical documents? Yeah. This one. They give the details about events and people we knew. Each writer comes alive in the words that they wrote on the paper. Yeah, right? And diaries help us to learn about how people lived and what was important to them. All right, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, we have two ways to read. The first one, you can put it separated but it's lower, right? And the second one will mix it bit, so it will be faster. Okay, you can say like, did you know that diaries are historical documents? Okay, they give the details about events and the people we knew. Okay, slower or faster, your choice. Is it okay?
Okay, Miss.
Are there any new words here? Can you understand all of them?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so do you know what is diaries?
Yeah.
Yes, correct, right? We write all the story we have every day, right? All the story we have gone every day. Okay, so now, okay, no problem here. Diaries of the pioneers on the Oregon Trail help us to understand the hard time those people faced. They tell how they came looking for the land to build the homes. Diaries tell the stories about traveling on the covered wagons, and they describe how children walked along the wagons and often wear no shoes on the path. They tell of the snakes and the wild animals and crossing by the river water. Diaries display at text how many travelers got sick and how it felt to reach their goals. Okay, so now this one you need to mix here. Pioneers. So I need to tell you first.
I
Yes.
know.
Let me write down something to fix here. The story tell the stories about, right? And this white children makes the wagon sad. No shoes on the path. They tell snakes and animals and crossing white river waters. All right. Okay. Not much more. Okay. So now your turn.
Diary of the
Pioneers.
Pioneers.
Pioneers. Yes.
Pioneers. Diary of the Pioneers, son the organ. Help us to understand the hard time those people face.
Faced. Okay, be careful because if you read it separated like pioneer, son, so that's different word, right? So you need to mix it. Pioneer son the organ tree. We don't separate the son. Okay, what is son, right? Okay, right? Okay, you need to mix it. Mix it. Yes. Pioneers on the Kraken chain. It's faster. Okay, not separated like pioneer on the Auckland chain. No, right? Makes it faster. Okay, the pioneers on the Kraken chain. So this one is Oregon. Oregon. Okay. Okay, let's see what Oregon is. Okay, so this one, that one.
They tell how they came looking for land to build homes. Diaries tell stories about traveling in covers. They
covered.
Cover Western
Wagons.
wagons. They describe how children walk alongside the
Wagons.
wagon scent.
Wagons and often were.
Wagons.
It's faster. Please
Yeah.
do not separate it like this. All right.
Wagons often were those shoes on the past. They tell
Shoe. Yes. Stronger. Shoe. Yes.
They
Shoes on
tell
the.
us
Yeah. Shoes on the path. Yeah.
on the path. They tell us snakes and
White animal.
white
Animal.
animal sand white animal
White. Okay, you can
white
say, okay, I forgot this one, white. Okay, you can say white animal or white animal, and okay, then white animals and
animals and crossing white river water.
white river waters. Okay, waters. Diaries.
Diary describe a text how many travelers got sick and how it felt to
Which there goes. Okay, and then in your word here.
Yes, some.
Okay, tell me. The diaries of the okay, the pioneers. What is pioneers here? Pioneer is the leaders. Okay, the person is the first person to do something. Yes, is the first person to do something. It's something new, something okay, have nobody done before. So he or she will be the first person who do this thing, the new thing. What is this? Yeah, the pioneers. Pioneer is the first person to do something new. The things that nobody have done before. Yes, what is it? Yes, correct. Okay, and Oregon. Okay, this word I need to. This word I need to see. What is this? Okay, Oregon. Oregon is a name or something. I don't know. Maybe it says some meaning here. Maybe it's just a name. Efforts to understand the hard times the people faced. Come along to build the homes that tell the story, travel car. Okay, what is the wagons here? Wagons. Do you know the chain? Yes. Okay, we have a chain, right? Okay, this is a part of a chain. The part of the chain. The chain has many parts, right? And then, okay, each part here we call it the wagons, right? The wagons. Okay, not the whole chain. Yeah. It's a part of the chain. Okay, anything else? No, right? Okay, I think it's done here. Not something difficult, right? Okay, next one. You can understand all, right? Okay, many diaries of the Oregon have been made into book. These diary or records help us understand how people lived on the Oregon Trail, and they help us understand what went right and what went wrong. These diaries help us learn from the mistakes. They show us how to enjoy the simple things in life. Okay, so now your turn. Okay, 1 second. We need to make something here. Diaries of make into book. These diaries or deed cards. This one we cannot mix because we have the commerce here, right? Okay, help us a little bit here. understand how people lived on the iron shell, and they have again understand what were right and what were wrong. These diary havers learn from the mistakes, and they show us how to enjoy the simple things in life. Okay, in life. Okay, a little bit here. So now your turn.
Many diaries of the Oregon Train have been made into book. The diaries or records help us understand how people lived on the Oregon trains. They help us understand what went right and what went right.
Right and what went wrong.
Right and what went wrong. The diaries help us learn from their mistakes. They show us how to enjoy the simple things in life.
Okay, so this sound. Okay, your tongue needs to be between your teeth. Yes, think. Yes, the simple things in life. Okay, so now we find out what is Oregon. I don't know what Oregon is. Maybe it's just a name. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Let me see first. Okay. Let's see Oregon. This one is all the state name Oregons. Under the opinion, this are the name Oregons down from the English, and the officer proposal for chief in 1765, in which he refers to the river called by Indians Oregon. Oregon was admitted 33rd state on February 14. Okay, so what is this here? It's the name of the state, all the state in England, right? All the state in England. Another name is the state in England. Is it all right? Yeah, is it the 33rd state? Yeah, on England. Okay, let me see a little bit here. This one. The state in the northwestern US. The whole capital city is Salem. Okay, this one is the name of the state. Yes, right? Of the country. All right, of the country. Okay, let's get back here. Okay, the diaries of the Oregon Trail. Okay, so next one. We have some structure here, which someone go. What is this here? Yes, do you know the goal? Yes, the goal means the purpose. Yes, the last thing you want to do, right? Okay, after all the thing you've done, so we have the purpose to do all the things, all activity. Is it okay? The purpose. Mục đích đúng không? Đạt được mục đích. Alright. I work happy because I reached my goal. Okay, so now we have some question here. Number one, what are some hardships listed above that pioneer has to face? Is it small? This one is a little bit small, right?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Let's change it bigger. change it bigger. A little bit bigger. Let me see. Wait a minute, huh?
Yes.
Change it bigger. Okay. So come back here. I have something bigger here. Okay, this one here. Okay, so now you have so now you have to see. Oh, okay, you have to find something, right? We have some new word, some keyword here. Okay, how can you find the answer? You need to find the keyword in the question, right? They are okay. This one is pioneers and face and heart shape, right? So where is it? Where can you find the pioneer? The second one, right? The second paragraph here. It's pioneers here, and look, we can see the word heart under the heart tab and the word faced. So what is the thing that they faced here? What is the thing that they faced here? They tell how they came looking for a land or build the homes, tell the story about travel in the covered wagons, and they describe how children walked along the wagons with no shoe, to tell of the snake and animal crossing the wide river waters. This water attack. How many travelers? Yes, this one. So what is this here? Which one you can choose here? Okay, there's no ant, right? We have no ant here, no wasps here, other poisonous bats. All right. Sickness, no electricity. This one not, right? No water, no. Okay, so the only one is sickness, snake, and attack. Okay, this one is the only thing we can choose here, right? Okay, so next one. Which of the following diary entries were the most likely written by a pioneer? Okay, so this one we have some keyword here, right? Tell me what is the keyword? Read the most, right? Written by pioneer, and we have the diary entries. Which one here? Written. Okay, what is your question? Let me see, what is this here? One of the hills broke on Boxing Day, lots of traffic on free day. It's just our statement. What a kiss. I see. Is it no idea of this question? Huh? Where is it? Huh? I have no idea here. All these, as I see here, all this one here have we are not talking about the diary entries, right? Can you see any word diary entries here? No. Most written by the pioneer. Describe text. How many travelers got sick and how they felt to reach their goal. Lots of traffic on the freeway today. How looking for the home story about travel card. One of pre-broken on working days. Okay. I see no. This question I think is lost, right? I think it's lost. There,
Yes.
okay, there's no information about this question here. Can you find it?
No.
No, right? No talk.
Yes.
We are not talking about the diary entries here. Are there any? Can you see any word entries here? No, right?
Yes. No.
No, cannot see any word entries here. Okay, so this means that I think this is a wrong question. Or we have no. We have not the whole paragraph, the whole passage. Yes, maybe there's some passage left. It's not here, right? Maybe it's 4 paragraphs, but here we only see 3. Okay, so this one, let's see. Okay, so next one now. Okay, question 3. In this passage, the author states that the diaries from the past are helpful us because helpful us. Can you see the word help? We change another word, right? This one we have full with this adjective. And then we have some verb here, have us here, right? A little bit short, right? Okay. Does we have us here also? Okay, so in this passage, the author states that there is from the past. From the past. Okay, so let's see the answer here. They are pretty to look at. They tell us how the writer feel and what he or she saw or heard. They show it handwriting from the past. I think none of the above, right? None of the above. Okay, let's see. Let me read it a little bit here. Help us learn from the mistake, understand what right and what went wrong. Show us the simple things in life. Tell us how the writer felt, and I think the answer is D, right? Let me see the diaries from the past. Okay, let's see this one. We have the word diaries from the past. Can you see this one? Okay, so we have the word diaries from the past here. Tell the story days gone by. The people wrote to took the time writing things as they saw them. Details on the lighter word on the written paper. Help us to learn about a little bit here. The people lived and what important to them. So I think the answer will be D. Is it correct? Okay,
Yes.
let's see. Let's see a little bit. Oh, it's B. They tell us how the writer felt and what he saw and heard. Oh, where is it? People wrote to took time. Let's see this one. Learn how people how people lived. That's only how people lived. Not the writer felt.
Felt.
There's no information about the writer felt here, right? Wrote them into time and things as they saw them. Okay, we have the word saw here. And they saw them. But there is no felt. How the writer felt? How the writer felt? I don't think it's the correct answer.
Yes.
Okay, so can you see? The people who wrote them took the time to write the things as they saw them. This means that they tell us a story, not about how they felt or the feelings of the writers, right? They tell us a story, not the feelings of the writers, right? Okay, and when we read this one, there's no information about the feeling of the writers here, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We do not learn anything about the writer field here, but I think okay, accepted answer. This one acceptable answer. Okay, maybe we can accept. Okay, so next one, number 4. If there were no diaries of the past, we would. If there were no diaries in the past, there's no question. There's no information about this one. I'm confused. Is it correct passage we are reading here? And the questions, a lot of lost question. If there were no diary of the past, we would have too much information, not have any information about Mount Everest, not know much what happened in the past periods, not understand how to play the board games. Okay, so not there, really, not related to the board game here. Okay, so have too much information. So no diaries, you can have no information, right? So A cannot be the correct answer. Okay, so what is anything we talk about the Mount Everest? No, right? Mountain Everest. Okay, so B also not the correct answer. So we can guess C is the correct answer, right? Is not know much about what happened in the past time periods because we have no diaries, right? Okay, maybe C is the correct answer. Okay, so next one, number 5. How the diary help us? A lot, right? Okay, this question you can see here, help us here, right? Help us here, show us here, help us here, a lot, right? Yeah, a lot. Anything else? Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have the diary help us to learn about how people lived and what was important to them. Have to, okay, one more thing. This one, the diaries, the record help us to understand how the people lived on the Oregon Trail and help us understand what went right and what went wrong. This diary help us learn from the mistakes. Okay, show us how to enjoy the simple things in life. All right, so this one is the answer. It's a little bit long. Okay, learn how people lived and what's important to them. All right. Okay, so next one. How do the diary describe children? Okay. Can you see the word children in the passage? Yes. It's the second one, right? Okay, this one, children here. Describe how children walked along the wagons and often wore no shoes on the path, right? Okay. In Vietnamese, we have one word, right, to describe this. Chân đất, đúng không? Yes, along the wagons. All right. Let's see. We have the answer here. Okay, so this one is the correct answer. Okay, so the next question is, oh my God, can you see anything yet?
No, I can see.
Okay, into which many diaries of the Oregon Trail have been made? How many diaries of the trail? Many, right?
Many?
Okay, many. In books here is the correct answer. Okay, can you see this one? These sentences, the first sentences from the third passage, yeah? Yeah. And the correct answer will be book, make into book. Yeah, can you see the word into? Into which? Into book. Okay, many diaries have been made. Okay, they make the question by, okay, send it into the first, right? This is the question. Then the first of the sentences and first of the question.
Yeah.
All right, so next one, how they can ask the question, right? Okay, so now the diary helpers learn what words to people and how they lived. What words? Important, right? This is the last sentences here. This one is the easy one, right? The last sentences. Yeah, the last sentences of the paragraph one. What was important to them, right? To people. Yeah. So I think we have the last question here. The diary helper learned from there.
Life.
No. Okay, can you see the word learn? Okay, learn from something, right? Okay, so I have learned from. We have learned from the mistake. Okay, mistake. Okay, so what word? What is the word have the same meaning as mistake? Not success, right? Not achievement or life. Okay, the correct answer will be arrow. Okay, but the arrow will not be the exactly correct answer, because you know what is arrow, what is mistake, and what is error.
No.
Yeah, the same meaning in Vietnamese, right? But there is something in English, right? It's different. What is arrow? When you can see the arrow, when you see the arrow, you can see this on the computer. When some error happen in your computer, like you cannot you can see it on the calculator. Do you have a calculator? Yes, right?
Yeah,
The
yes.
calculator. If the input is wrong, if you put something wrong, like some number divided by 0, this one is 0. This one is wrong, right? This one is the error here, because no, not number can divide by 0. Yeah, and not divided by 0. No number. Okay, so if you have this one, the input here, so the answer will be arrow. Okay, this means they cannot do the answer for you. Okay, so this means that we cannot have the result. You know what is the result?
Result.
Yes, no answer. Right? This means no answer. There's no answer for this one, because of this one, the input already wrong. Can you understand? So what about mistake?
Mistake, right?
Yeah, the mistake, we have the answer, but the answer is wrong. This one we cannot have the answer, right? If you put it in the calculator, you cannot have the answer, right? Yeah, because of it's wrong already, wrong from the input. But the mistake, this means when can you have the mistake? When you do the calculation, and for example, 1 + 1 Okay, when you have a mistake, you have the answer, but the answer is wrong. Okay, for example, this one is 3, so this one is wrong. Can you understand what is the difference between mistake and error?
Yes,
yeah. Error, this means the input already is wrong, so you cannot have the answer. Okay, so it's wrong already from the first one. The first, how can I say? It's the first input. This means it's wrong from this one. This one wrong from this one. And this one, what about the input in this one? The input in this calculation is still correct. The only things wrong is the answer. Can you understand? Okay.
Yes,
We still have the answer, but the answer is incorrect. But this one, the arrow here is the input, and the input here already wrong, so we have no answer for this one. We have no answer. Is it correct? Yes.
Yeah.
We have a lot of the words about error and mistake, and we have to know the word true or false. True or false? What is true or false?
Đúng, sai.
Yeah, so what is the difference between true and false, or right
Wrong.
and wrong? What is the difference here? Right and wrong. Yeah, a little bit same, right? But okay, you cannot know when we use true or false and when we use right or wrong, right? Is it correct? Okay, true or false is something like we have the information, and when you hear the information, for example, this one, you already read the passage, right? The passage named DIARIES, right? Yeah. And then, for example, you read the sentences. Can you see the last sentences? They show us how to enjoy the simple things in life. Okay. And then now we have the true or false exercise that they said that they didn't show us how to enjoy simple things in life. They didn't. So this one is false. This means that it's opposite with something you have read. Something you know is true, right? It's something like the statement. The statement you know is true, right? The statement, something like general, something everyone knows, something that you know is it true, right? How can I say in Vietnamese? Yeah. Ok. Rồi, tức là gì đây nhỉ? Một thứ mà mình biết nó là kiểu là một mệnh đề. Yes, đúng hoặc sai, đúng.
Câu.
Right or wrong, nó như là khi mà mình ra kết quả thì nó mới là right or wrong. Yes, okay. This is right or this is wrong, right? Điều cô nói có đúng không nhỉ? Okay, it's right or wrong, right? Okay, what about true or false? True or false? Okay, a little bit confusing, right? True or false, it only happens when we have a statement. Okay, right. Khi mà mình có một cái, ví dụ có một bài đọc ạ. Yes, mình vừa đọc xong cái bài đấy và mình biết được một sự thật gì đó. Yes, it is the truth. Nó là kiểu sự thật ạ. Và khi mình đọc một mệnh đề gì khác và nó ngược với sự thật đấy thì mình gọi nó là false. Tức là nó bị làm giả, nó bị làm trái, nó bị làm không đúng sự thật. Yes, can you understand? Rồi ví dụ đọc trong bài này cái câu cuối cùng người ta nói là they show us how to enjoy the simple things in life. Ok, thì xong rồi ra nó viết một câu khác ở một chỗ khác, đó là they didn't show us how to enjoy. Yeah, they didn't is wrong. It's false, right? It's false. Okay, what about right and wrong? Right and wrong when we have the result, when we have the answer, when we do something like the answer. Okay, khi mà trả lời câu hỏi đúng không? Khi mà mình có câu trả lời, khi mình có kết quả thì lúc đấy mình sẽ nói là right or wrong. Is it okay? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So a little bit things here. Okay, I think it is good for today. What time is it now?
6:44.
44.
Đồng hồ em chậm.
Okay, so now can you see this one? Success and achievement. Know what is this?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Success. Success. This one is a normal word. Success. Thành công đúng không? Achievement. Thành tựu. Okay, the two words here are a little bit same, but you know what is the different things, yeah?
Different.
Yeah. Again, what is the difference between success and achievement? Yes.
Thành công với lại thành tích. Thành tựu.
Yes, thành tựu or thành tích the same.
Yes, tiếng Việt thì nó giống nhau mà.
Yes, a little bit same, right? But when we talk about achievement, there's a lot of achievement, right? Okay. Achievement, this means that you have the goal. You have to remember what is a goal.
Tình goal.
Goal.
Bàn
Goal.
thắng.
Yes. Now the purpose. The goal là mục đích. Purpose, mục đích. You have the goal, you have the purpose, and after that you can achieve or you can reach the goal. Achieve the goal. Đạt được cái thành tựu đó. Yes, tức là mình đặt ra mục tiêu và mình đạt được mục tiêu thì nó đã gọi là thành tựu rồi. Ok, đã gọi là achievement rồi. Ở tiếng Việt thì nó hơi khác tí đúng không? Tiếng Việt thì a little bit same, right? Tiếng Việt thì nó same. Ok, nhưng mà tiếng Anh thì achievement là những cái mà mình phải có goal, mình phải có purpose, and we achieve this, right? What about success? Success is a lot type of things we call success. Success when we make the money, we call it success. We make a lot of money, we call it success. We build something big, we call it success. A lot of success, right? Yes. Okay. So a lot type of success. But achievement, we need a goal. When we achieve this goal, and we call it achievement, right? Okay. Success, we don't need a goal, right? Maybe you are lucky and you success, right? You lucky sometime and okay, you don't know where is your goal, but you still success. You still successful. You still have success. Can you understand? Okay.
Yes.
So it's I think it's good for today. Okay. Are you hungry?
Yes, I'm very, very hungry.
Okay. So it's time for you to go to kitchen. All right. Goodbye and see you again on Friday, right? Friday. Okay. Goodbye. All right.